right. What a delicious and yummy night I am enjoying. I started out with the Boutique Whiskey Company um, World Whiskey Blend, which was kind of light. And I moved on to something better, which was the um, 40 Creek Resolve. And that was just like the the syrup that was put on my waffles when I was a kid. And I followed that with the Stranahan's Sherry Cask single malt Rocky Mountain whiskey. That was amazing. Fantastic whiskey, really great. And how to top that off? Well, hopefully this will be the perfect topper. This is the Laphroaig Brodier Port and Wine Cask, 2020 edition. The 2020 edition of Laphroaig Brodier, which means friendship. And there is a Laphroaig passport. That's okay because I got my square foot already, but maybe they're trying to sell me another square foot of Islay. I really don't know. There we go. Laphroaig Brodier Port and Wine Casks. I wonder if that's going to mess things up. Well, let's see now. Shall we find the little... Oh, it just fits right on your fingernail and it just peels right off. And it's got a white top cork. Oh, beautiful. And it's a composite cork, but it pops beautifully. This is your 2020 Laphroaig Brodier. And a full glass of water to go with it. And what does it say on here? It says 750 mils, 104 proof, 52% alcohol by volume. That is just right in the honey zone. Cairdeas, port, and wine casks. A marriage of sweetness and smoky peat flavors. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this. What's it say on the back? Ooh, there's a lot of fine print. Laphroaig Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. Each year, our distillery manager, John Campbell, crafts a limited edition malt to celebrate the friends of Laphroaig and friendship. Cairdeas is Gaelic. In Gaelic, okay. Cairdeas 2020 is a marriage of fully matured, seasoned fill ruby port barriques and ex-bourbon barrels finished in red wine casks. Eee, that's a mouthful. Aromas of dark chocolate and tasting notes and nosy notes and little amsy divey. I'm going to try it myself. Huh. What does it say on here? Probably the same old stuff. Friends of Laphroaig, Cairdeas 2020. Dark, yeah, same thing. 52%. nigh on perfect, I would say. Ain't nothing left in here. And Laphroaig Brodier. Yeah. All right. Sip of water, cleanse the palate. Cleanse the palate from that delicious Stranahan sherry cask that I had just before this one. Oh. Right off, I'm getting some peat smoke. And I'm getting some notes of sherry maturation as well. You know, I like my peat smoke balanced with sherry. I like that. I might like this one a lot. Okay, I'm getting some smoke. Or as they would say in Sweden, I'm getting some rök. Some rök. And yes, winey notes. It says port and wine. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some of that yeasty wine. Port. Yeah, I suppose so. And it says port and wine casks. A marriage of sweetness and sherry and peat flavor. 52%, right in the Goldilocks zone. Just where I like it. Although, it seems to me I'm getting a lot more of the wine, the red wine. And yeah, a bit of the sherry. And the peat is there, but you know, usually with Laphroaig and peat, I usually get a lot of citrus. I'm just getting mostly wine and grape kind of thing, rather than any citrus or any peat smoke. I'm getting a bit of wood, yeah, woody smoke, yeah. And you can kind of tell it's a Laphroaig underneath all that wine and sherry. Let me take another sip of water before I go too deeply into this. Cool, clear water. All right. I'm getting a little bit of berry note, like a blackberry thing. That often happens to me with sherry. Mm. Oh, oh. The balance of port and wine and smoke, peat smoke is, oh my goodness. This is amazing. Wow. I did not expect so much on the nose, but you've got the port and the wine. It comes in full force, and then it transitions towards the peat smoke. Ah. I don't need no citrus. I don't need no lemon. I don't need no lime. This is wonderful. Oh my goodness, that first sip was just so intensely perfect. Wow, Laphroaig, you have outdone yourself this time. This is marvelous. Marvelous. Let me have a sip of water and try a second sip of the Cairdeas 2020. Oh, wow. I'm glad I didn't save this for later. This is marvelous. This is excellent. This is like about as perfect as you can get. What else does it say on here? 52% is perfect. Distilled and bottled in Scotland, yes. D. Johnston and Company, Laphroaig Distillery, Isle of Islay. Wow. Did I read what it says on here? Oh yeah, I did, and then it started saying stuff about tasting notes. Well, aromas of dark chocolate and menthol with pink peppercorns. Huh? That's not what I got. Toasted peaches, charred marshmallows, and a hint of plum jam, all intertwined with Laphroaig's iodine-rich peat smoke, resulting in a combination of honey sweet taste and Laphroaig's signature medicinal smoke flavor. What a bunch of marketing. It is. It is really good. It is awesome. On the nose, I get a bit of honey now. Ah, interesting. This one will take some time to really enjoy and really pick apart. I'm not at the moment prepared to pick it apart as I'm just enjoying it too much. And I have just enjoyed the Stranahans too much. But here we go. Okay. Cleanse the palate once more. A good little gulp of water. Laphroaig Cairdeas. Mostly wine and port. And then there is smoke underneath it all. Underneath all that wine and port, there is smoke. And then when I taste it, oh, this is about as close to perfect as you can get. The sherry and the port, sherry and port is there. And then the smoke from the peat just comes in and punctuates the whole thing. And then what do you have left? A tingly, peaty finish with the wine and port coating all over the mouth. The wine and port coats the mouth, and the finish is peat smoke right on the tip of the tongue. It just hangs on. Wow. This is one great Laphroaig. This is better than the Laphroaig Brodier that I picked up in when I was in Scotland at just a little ways down from the distillery. What was the distillery? It was on the mainland still. It was on the peninsula. It was like heading down towards Kintyre. Um, Hell, don't you hate when you don't remember stuff as well as you should? It was that distillery, the one where they make Oban. It was right down the street from Oban, and I picked up the Laphroaig Brodier, which was they didn't have any left on Islay, but I managed to get the last bottle at that little shop right down the street from Oban. And this Cairdeas reminds me so much of the Brodier, probably because of the port content. But this is stronger. It has a higher ABV than the Brodier, I think. The Brodier was what, 46 or 48? This one, 52%. And wine casks as well. So you get the wine and you get the port and you get the fruity notes, and then you get that the strength of the peat smoke. Do this again. Yep. This one, my friends, is a winner. This is fantastic whiskey. This is amazing. This is beautiful. I gotta do that again with a slightly bigger sip to really, really appreciate. Every Cairdeas that I have been able to get has been good, has been wonderful. But this Cairdeas may top them all. Or maybe I'm just saying that because this is the freshest one in my experience. Okay. Oh, beautiful. You got the wine, you got the fruit. And then when you swallow, you got the wood and you got the oak and you got the smoke. I hope that when I did that thing with the moving the stuff around in my mouth, that it didn't sound too much like a learning. I forgot to tell you this part. What did it cost? Laphroaig Cairdeas. Port, 1 times 750 mils. Ooh, it's going to be a lot. Okay. Crap. The liquor tax on this is $18.50. The goods and services tax on this is $9.95. Taxes alone are $27.75 on this whiskey. 10-cent bottle deposit. That's no different. $27.85 Canadian before we have paid for the whiskey. Okay, here we go. $184.99. Grand total $212.84 out the door. That is a lot of money. Even Canadian, that is a lot of money. But you know what? This stuff is phenomenal. It is. It is probably one of the top Laphroaigs I've ever had. It kills the Brodier. It's more intense than the 18. The 18 is kind of understated. This is more intense than the 18. And I remember trying a Laphroaig, what was it, a 21 or a 25? When I was visiting with Welsh Toro in Birmingham. I'd have to look at that video again to be sure what we had. But this is marvelous stuff. This is an excellent whiskey. And if you can get the Laphroaig Cairdeas 2020 port in wine cask, do it. This is worth it. I'm enjoying this so much. It is the perfect capper on my night. Slachava.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.